I'm a pretty pro Bee Swarm Simulator player, and because of that, I have a ton of items in my inventory. And to some people, 2,500 magic beans is a lot, but to me, I feel like it could still be more. So that's why I decided that today we're going to be breaking the Bee Swarm Simulator world record for the biggest sprout party ever, and then we're going to see how much loot we can get from that sprout party. Okay, so starting off, we're in the main game. Now, the world record for the biggest sprout party is, I think, about 6,000 sprouts. Now, that's a lot, but the only problem is it's definitely more than I have, and I could get people to join me so that way we could plant a bunch of sprouts together. But just to make it more fun, we're gonna do it in the test realm because it's gonna allow for us to do some pretty crazy things. So for starters, we're gonna claim our hive. All right, let's get our snowflakes, eggs, gingerbread bears, get all our buffs. Let's get all our bee quips. Wow, that's a ton. We're gonna get all of our bee eggs and items, and then to top it all off, we're gonna do the painful task of claiming every single badge. Oh, and there they go, free tickets. But obviously, to start all of that off, we're gonna need to make our hive first. And for this video, I think we're gonna be a red hive. So for starters, let's hatch all of our event bees. Well, there's all of our event bees. So next up, we're gonna hatch some spicy bees. And to be honest, we don't need the cobalt bee or the vicious bee. And oh my gosh, why in the world did I even put puppy bee there in the first place? There we go, much better. Anyways, back to hatching spicy bees. And there we go. Now we have about 20 spicy bees, which means we can finally go use the red cannon. All right, we go up to top mountain field, and now we just got to go buy ourselves 25 more hive slots. And since I have absolutely no gear right now, we might as well just craft all the boots and helmet and whatnot. There we go. I'm looking pretty pro. Now we just got to buy the hive slots, which is really easy to do because I have 10 quadrillion honey. Please on it, take all of my money. Okay, there we go. We bought all the hive slots we can get now. So now it's time to go back down and finish up our red hive. Okay, so we have all of our spicy bees. Now I think we're actually going to need some precise bees next. Now I'm not a master at red hives, but I think we're just going to hatch about 8 of them. There we go, that should be good. Now we're gonna need a demon bee. Honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna get every single red bee that I can. Rage bee, fire bee, rascal bee. So we might as well get a hasty bee. And if you didn't know, gifted hasty bee gives 20% player movement speed, so that's exactly why we're gonna hatch it, because we need as much movement speed as we can get so we can collect a ton of loot from these sprouts. And then we might as well hatch a brave bee, hatch 3 ninja bees. We'll hatch 1 vector bee just because they're cool. And now I guess the rest are just gonna be spicy bees. Alright, there we go. And in case you noticed, I'm actually missing a slot right here. And that's because that one's actually going to be our Windy Bee. Because Windy Bee spawns the Tornado token, which once again helps us collect a ton of tokens from the sprouts. So yeah, we're definitely going to need a Windy Bee. But they're all pretty new bees right now, so let's just quickly make them all level 20 and gifted. There we go, now I'm a Bee Swarm Pro. Oh, and while we're at it, let's just get this 2 trillion honey out of my backpack. Alright, let's take out the coconut crab, because I need the coconut canister right now. There's no actual reason to get it, but I mean, some extra capacity would be nice. Because we're going to be in this field for a while. Because if you didn't know, having a huge sprout party isn't as easy as just AFK planting sprouts, because it also takes a ton of time. And in order to break the record, it's probably going to take a couple hours. Thanks to the power of editing though, for you guys, it'll only take a couple minutes. All right, let's go grab our clogs and our canister. Looking pretty cool right now. And since we're a red hive, I think we're going to go equip the dark scythe. And of course, we can't forget about the demon mask. There we go. I'm looking pretty scary. Oh, and how could I forget? We also need the petal belt and guards. So we can just go to the petal shop and quickly craft the belt. Now we're going to go in here and craft both the guards. Craft the cobalt guard and craft the crimson guard. Oh my gosh, and we can't forget about the supreme saturator. Yes, please. And just to top it all off, we might as well just go get some amulets. Cog amulet, a nice free supreme ant amulet, stick bug amulet, a free shell amulet, a king beetle amulet, a moon amulet. And then as for the supreme star amulet, I want scorching and saw because we are a red hive. And so that's the double passive that we need. Oh, there we go. We got it. Scorching star and star saw. All right, equip the amulet. And now this is where things get fun because we're actually going to go start preparing to do the sprout party. Now, obviously my backpack can only hold so much. So therefore, I can only break so many sprouts. And my backpack wouldn't be any problem because I can just use micro converters, but for some reason, Onnit only decided to give us 4. So that's not really going to work, which is why the next best way to break these sprouts is by using cloud vials. The bigger problem is that Onnit actually hasn't given us any cloud vials. So we're going to quickly summon a Windy Bee because this will just give us a couple of them. But the main way that we're going to be getting cloud vials is by actually getting them for free using codes. Because if you didn't know, the Bee Swarm Simulator test realm has some extremely overpowered codes. Take, for example, the Nectar code. It's a pretty simple code, but it actually gives us a ton of free stuff. Oh my gosh, 250 free tickets. That's easy. But the main thing it gave us is these 25 cloud vials. So now we're going to go ahead and use the second code that gives us, oh my gosh, 100 cloud vials. Okay, I think that puts us at, yeah, 125 cloud vials, which is definitely going to be enough to last us. Now, by this point, you guys are probably wondering exactly how many sprouts I'm actually going to plant. Because I said I would break the record of 6,000, but I never stated how many I'd actually plant. Well, I'm actually going to be planting 10,000 sprouts, which if you didn't know, that's a lot of sprouts. And it's definitely going to be a really painful process. But it's okay because you guys like watching my pain. Oh, hey, I can open the Mono gift box. Hooray, free stuff that I do not need. Oh my gosh, would you look at that? I have 2 honey day buffs right now. But anyways, before we finally start planting all those sprouts, as I said, we're also going to want to see how much loot we get from these sprouts. Specifically, how many fruits we're going to get. So the easiest way to get rid of all of my sunflower seeds, strawberries, pineapples, and blueberries is just going to be by feeding all of them to my bees. Ah yes, feed all 100,000 sunflower seeds to my vector bee. And we'll do the same with my strawberries, pineapples, and blueberries. And hey, why not? Let's just feed all of our bitter berries and all of our gingerbread bears. So now to start actually planting these sprouts. As you can see, I have 100,000 sprouts, so when I finish this, I'll actually be at 90,000 sprouts. And now while you might think I'm going to be planting these in pepper, I'm actually not, specifically because sprouts and pepper take a ton of time to break, and when you're planting this many sprouts, you want to make sure that the sprouts go by fast, because I don't want this to take 15 hours. So that's why we're actually going to be planting them in pineapple patch. Alright, let's place down my supreme saturator. Let's use auto snowflakes so that way my capacity gets increased. Nectar tester, super smoothie, marshmallow bee, and let's put my clod vials in the 6th slot. And now let's turn on auto honeysuckle. And just for the fun of it, let's turn on auto gumdrops as well. Well, here we go. There's the first sprout. 1 down, 10,000 more to go. Oh my gosh, there's so many free items. We're literally less than 10 sprouts in, and we've already gotten like 200 pineapples. I wonder how much we're actually going to end up getting. Go place it down in the comments right now. How many pineapples do you think I'm actually going to get out of this? Now, placing all these sprouts is fun and all, but obviously I'm going to want this to go a lot faster, and I don't want to have to sit here for 4 hours. Which is why, as you can see here, I've actually created a sprout macro that's basically going to move my character around in pineapple while also planting a ton of sprouts. Alright, let's test it out to make sure that it works. As you can see, it placed down the first cloud. And there we go. It seems like the macro is working so far. If we actually want to check how many pineapples we've made so far. Oh my gosh, we've already made 325 pineapples. That's so many. And throughout all this, we've still only used 20 sprouts, which means we still have about 9,980 sprouts to go. Well, I guess this is gonna take a while. Okay, so we've used about just over 5,000 magic beans. And in case you're wondering, I've been macroing for over 10 hours now. Yeah, this is taking a lot longer than I thought. Actually, I should still be planting sprouts while I'm talking. So now we're about 200 sprouts away from breaking the record. And as for the loot we've gotten so far, we've literally gotten about 71,000 pineapples, which to be honest, that's a lot of pineapples. As for everything else, it seems like we've also gotten 2 silver eggs and 3 gold eggs. Sadly, no diamond eggs though. And we've also gotten about 63,000 trees, along with a couple other fruits. So far, this is absolutely insane. And just like that, so far, we've already broken the world record. The world record was 6,000, and we've done about 6,150, which means we've only got about 4,000 more sprouts to plant. Well, I guess back to AFKing. What you're watching right now is about 17 hours worth of AFK in Bee Swarm Simulator. Yeah, turns out planting 10,000 sprouts took a lot longer than I thought it did. I thought it was gonna take 3 hours, and this is definitely the way longer than 3 hours. Anyways, if you want, you can take these couple seconds and subscribe real fast. But with that said, back to the video, let's break the record. Alright, here we go. Only 50 sprouts left now. My gosh, I'm so glad this is finally coming to an end. Well, mostly to an end, because I still want to see just how much loot I actually got from planting 10,000 sprouts. I'm guessing I got somewhere over 100,000 pineapples and hopefully at least 50,000 of all the other fruits. But hey, I guess we're about to find out. Alright, 15 sprouts left. We're officially in the home stretch. We are mere seconds away from 10,000 sprouts. Ooh, free gummy sprout. Let's go. Not that that's that impressive, though. I've probably seen about 100 gummy sprouts in the last 17 hours. Wouldn't it be really cool if the last sprout I planted ended up being a supreme sprout? 5 sprouts left. Ooh, an epic. Let me just place down some more cloud vials because I have like 70 left over. Come on, I'm literally 5 sprouts away. Please, just let me get this over with. I've been AFK for so many hours. My PC's just done for. 2 more sprouts. All right, here we go. After all this work, this is the final sprout. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boosh! It was only a rare sprout, but hey, at least it wasn't a common. Well, now that's finally over. I'm curious to see just how many pineapples did I actually get. Alright, please tell me I got over 100,000. I got 128,000 pineapples. As for the other fruits and whatnot, I got about 20,000 of each. Oh dang, I only got 9 bitter berries. Oh man, and all those night times racked up, because I got 3,000 moon charms. Got about 100,000 more treats. Oh my gosh, and we got 8 gold eggs and 5 silver eggs. Well, that was definitely kind of insane. But on the bright side, I now officially hold the world record for the most sprouts planted in Bee Swarm Simulator in the test realm. Oh wait, no, I got a magic bean back. Let me place it back down. Okay, there we go. Now the record's 10,001. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe because this took 17 hours. And I don't know, if this video does well enough, maybe I'll break the world record in the actual main game. Anyways, have a good day. My PC is gonna go take a nap now.